Hey guys, it's Uzette, BAMMagazine.com. Thank you for being here today. I'm pretty excited to introduce you to the lead of a new band that is coming out, upcoming edgy band. His name is JT Loux. JT, thanks for being here today.
Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Well, I've heard so much about you. I've been stalking you on social media and watching all your videos. You're on Instagram and YouTube, and I just been watching everything you're doing. So I'm super happy for you. You're a young guy. How old are you?
I just turned 21.
Wow. Oh, 21. Nice.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit. What's the name of your band? Let's start there.
So the name of my band is just JT Loux, and I'd gone through a lot of bands in my teenage years, going through different band names and everything, and I just arrived at using my own name and being more dependent on myself. The more, as I got into more of singing and songwriting, I really wanted to focus on building my own brand and everything, and so sticking with my own name was a move that Frank suggested to me, so we stuck with that.
Frank Hannon from Tesla.
Yes, yeah.
Yes, we all know him and love him very much. What are the names of the other dudes in your band?
So we got Zach Cook on drums, he's 20 years old, and Ethan Peck on bass, who's 22.
Okay, so let's go back into a little bit of your history and how you started getting into music, and then how you met Frank.
Yeah, so I started music pretty young, and I realized that I wanted to be a musician at a very young age. My cousin was playing guitar, and he got me into it at around 11, 12 years old, and then my mom put me in guitar lessons and everything, and I met a lot of musicians through the guitar program and everything, and I started making videos on YouTube and stuff and posting little clips when I was about 14 or 15, and I'd grown up a huge Tesla fan too. My parents are actually in the Love Song video, so back in 1989. So
oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so they actually, there's a giant banner that one of the banners that's in there for a couple seconds. They spent like a whole week making it and stuff. So they're huge fans of rock music, and they grew me up on that kind of vibe. And so being a young guitar player, it's really inspiring to look up to somebody like Frank. And so I went to a lot of Tesla shows when I was younger, and there's a lot of pictures out there of me at 10, 11 years old. I made my own Tesla shirt one of these days. This is actually a Tesla shirt right here.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So I grew up, like I said, really admiring that work, and then when I turned 18, he offered me a job on his ranch to start just like tending to the horses and doing all the dirty work and stuff, and a couple months into that, I really wanted him to check out my previous band's music, and so he ended up we ended up trading studio time for doing the work and stuff, because I was broke at the time. I still am, but that was about 2.5 years ago, and then when my previous band fell through, I didn't know what I was going to do with myself, and he really encouraged me to start singing and really put that confidence in me. And he told me, Jimi Hendrix wasn't a singer. He just had the confidence to go out there and be great, and be himself. And so it doesn't really matter if you're the best singer in the world. It just matters if you believe in what you're singing,
Yeah, he's such a great mentor to so many young folks. He's really helping a lot of young musicians like yourself out. So props to Frank Hannon from Tesla and producing your stuff. So that's very, very awesome. How about, you just mentioned Jimi Hendrix. What kinds of bands or singers inspired you growing up?
Yeah, so when in the beginning, a lot of the Beatles stuff inspired me. George Harrison, a lot of his solo work, and and then when it became time to start singing, I didn't know that I didn't even know if I could sing a note right, and so I just started with listening to people that have the same timbre of voice, and so listening to like the interviews of like the Doors, Jim Morrison would have the same kind of tone in his voice, so it was easy for me to pick up on that stuff and not try and start singing, you know, Freddie Mercury stuff right away, because it's not, you know, it's not my voice, you know. So the Doors, Frank Sinatra, I loved singing. Jimi Hendrix was good to start on and everything. So in the beginning stages of my vocal, it was a lot of that there's a lot of that 60s rock, you know.
Hmm. You have, I've seen a couple of videos out that are coming out for your album. Let's talk about the album first. When is that going to be released?
Yeah, so that's going to be available on all streaming platforms April 30th, and we are taking pre-orders for the CDs, which will be arriving in a couple weeks. So everything's coming together here, and it's actually going to be coming out the night that we are in Oklahoma at Two Frogs Grill with Frank as well. So
I
yeah.
saw that on your Instagram.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh wow, cool. So you're going to get out there and start doing some shows. I bet you've been waiting for that for a while now, huh?
Yeah, because actually we started the band in March of 2020, and then like a week later everything shut down. And so we had all these cool plans, and then they all just kind of like fell through. But honestly, it was like a blessing, because we were able to like work on a lot of songwriting and work on that rather than going out and playing, you know, 3-hour cover gigs. We were able to just like really focus on writing songs and like develop that with Frank by our side.
I saw the full video for Waited So Long.
Yes.
It's fantastic. I love the music. I love the way you guys are vibing. The video itself is it's just really good.
Yeah, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. We spent a lot of time working out the little, you know, transitions and every little detail. I worked with the guy who directed the video, Brandon Gillian, and you know, he really is great at what he does, because he was able to take what I was describing in my head and put it on paper, and we were actually able to do it. And you know, he did that with this upcoming video for another song called Taken by Moonlight that will be out as well later on. And so he's really great, and we really wanted to not just make it like a video of us just playing. We wanted to really kind of have a little bit more of a story to it. So that's what you'll see in the video. You'll see a couple different, you know, scenes where we're acting in it. So
hey, that may be in your future.
Yeah.
What about real quick, what about the song? I saw a little taste of the song Eagle.
Yeah, the Eagle. Yeah. So that that was written last summer, and you know, we decided to do a live video with Frank, because it was just so like rock, and that place that we recorded in is actually where we rehearse at. And so we just got together one day and you know, mic'd everything up and decided to do a couple different angles of a live video, and he added, so he just makes every song better, you know, with his lead.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what, at the very beginning you reminded me of Freddie Mercury, just the way you were belting it out. You know, I was like, it's giving me chills just talking about it right now. Yes, absolutely. Tell everyone where they can find you in terms of social media, and let's once again mention your album and how people can get it.
Yeah, so right now we have our website up, jtlux.com. That's jtlux.com, and it is JT Loux across all platforms. Our main platform is Instagram and Facebook, but we do have the other socials as well. You can pre-order the physical copies for Taken by Moonlight right now, which you will get in the mail in a couple weeks, or you can also pre-save it, which will allow you to pre-save it straight to Spotify playlists and everything. So we have all that set up right now, and we got a lot of videos and content coming up this year, so we're excited to share it with everybody.
Well, I'm excited for you. I'm thrilled for you guys, and just I wish you so much luck. I know you're going to go very far, and maybe we could chat again, you know, once the album is out and once you start touring around. Maybe we could talk again and talk a little bit more about that and what it's like to be a brand new band out there.
Yeah, definitely. And I do want to plug the Dallas International Guitar Festival real quick. May 1st and 2nd. My band will be performing a set of our originals, and then Frank will be joining us on stage, and we will be backing him with his original music. So we're very excited for that.
Ah, that's fantastic. Thank you so much for being here today. I am Uzette. This is BAMmagazine.com. Take care, JT.
Thank you so much.